So I thought I would make a video showing you guys how I fixed this, or fixed it. The reason you're so far up is because I'm using my helmet, which has my GoPro in it, to record so I can watch on my phone. So if you remember, this key was the one that was broken, and if I can find where I put my screwdriver, oh, here it is. What I did was, you can actually see down here, there's these screws. This isn't going to work. It was a lovely idea. No, not really. I was trying to record with this on my head. So there's these screws along the top here, and if you take them out, loosen them first. And I didn't realize this is how they put piano keys together. I imagine they would all be individual, but the way they do it actually makes a lot more sense than that. So you take the screws out and you can already see that they're actually connected in sets. See, they come in sets of 3 and then a set of 4. And so what it was this one was broken right off, right here, on that 4th one. And so, as you can see, I just took it off and replaced it with the 4 from down there. So then to put this back together, you just have to snap those back in, drop the screws back in their holes, screw them back down, which only takes a second, much quicker than taking them out. It's always useful to know how to fix your own broken stuff. So then, you can see this is obviously not looking correct. There's the speaker and the wires that connect to the circuitry, and it just goes on just like that. Then there was one screw right here just to hold it in place. See if I can get it back in there. This was interesting to me. This whole assembly with all the circuit boards and all that jazz that controls, you know, what actually comes out of the keyboard, just sets in there. And so you're going to see on the flip side here a whole bunch of screws, but it doesn't look like that piece comes out. You know, there's a whole bunch of screw holes which I need to fill back in, but you wouldn't think that that piece just falls out. I just thought I would share with you guys the process that I went through. These screws all go down these holes, so I have to drop them in there, and then I take the screwdriver and I beat around in there until I get them in their holes, and then it's just tighten it up, and you can actually see the gap getting smaller until it's tight. I do all that. Now you guys will also remember that those of you who I told, this plug, which is where you plug the keyboard in, is broken on the inside. Now I could take it apart and resolder it, but what I ended up doing, let's get to see my mess, is I took the charging cable, I cut the end off, and I'm sure you all are going, no, don't cut it. Well, what you can do then is you can actually directly wire this positive to positive, negative to negative, and power the keyboard via the battery compartment with the cable. So that's what I did. Once I put it all back together, it will be working properly, and slightly more obnoxious to power, but I could solder it on there and it'll never come loose, and yeah, that's what I went through to fix it.